You're listening
You're listening
You're listening
to another episode
of the FreshTakes
podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is Tank here with another episode of the Top 5 Tank's Thoughts. Well, I'm a huge WWE fan, and with that being said, one of my favorite titles, championships, was the European title. So I'm going to go through my top 5 WWE European champions. I will have 3 honorable mentions, but we will get into my honorable mentions after I hit number 2. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and honorable mentions, and then I'll recap 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I'll hit you with my number 1. So let's get right into number 5. Number 5 is an Olympic gold medal champion. He is none other than Kurt Angle. I don't know, but I wasn't a fan of Kurt Angle, but I was a fan of his, but I wasn't a fan of his. But him being the European champion, being an American gold medalist, Olympian, it was just beautiful. I liked his work when he was the European champion. Number 4. Number 4 is somebody who doesn't wrestle anymore, but he was just charismatic. I enjoyed watching him being the European champion, and that's none other than D'Lo Brown. So D'Lo Brown is number 4, and I wasn't a huge fan of his, but I feel like his charismatic persona and presence. I think he deserved to be better in the top lists compared to Kurt Angle. We'll get right into number 3. Number 3, he's no longer wrestling either, but he is in charge of WWE now, and that's none other than Triple H. Yes, Triple H being at number 3 and the European champion. It was just phenomenal. I enjoyed it. He's not my favorite wrestler, but I think him being the European champion was just phenomenal work. We'll get right into number 2. Number 2, how do I even describe this guy? Besides, I lie, I cheat, I steal, and that's Eddie Guerrero. Yes, number 2 is Eddie Guerrero, and the work that he did as the European champion, I thought it was great. I thought it was wonderful. I enjoyed it. But the guy at number 1, tops everything. So that's why I had to put Eddie Guerrero at number 2. We'll recap 5 through 2 before I hit my honorable mentions. So at number 5, I had Kurt Angle. Number 4, I had D'Lo Brown. Number 3, I had Triple H. And number 2, I had Eddie Guerrero. So my 3 honorable mentions is Perry Saturn, Chris Jericho, and Jeff Hardy. They would make the top 10 list, but they did not make the top 5. Perry Saturn, another goofy, hardworking man. I felt did a phenomenal job as a European champion. Honestly, Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho were really close, and I felt Kurt Angle did a little bit better as the champion, but Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho just neck and neck as the European champion, and Jeff Hardy being one of my favorite wrestlers to hold the title, it only seems fit for me to put him there. So again, my 3 honorable mentions was Chris Jericho, Perry Saturn, and Jeff Hardy. let's get right into number one. Drum roll, please. Number one goes to a guy. Honestly, he should have held a top, one of the top titles, either the heavyweight or the WWE title. But he never did. But it is none other than William Regal. The things that William Regal, dude, the guy can work, and I loved it. When I first got into wrestling, I didn't really like William Regal, but the more I watched it, the more I fell in love with William Regal and the things he did, and it was just phenomenal work. He knows how to work, especially work the crowd. So yes, William Regal at number one. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you for coming out and listening to my top five WWE European champions. Don't forget, you can follow us on the good old X, aka FKAARTA Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Can't wait for the new NFL season to be coming out here shortly. Before we know it, it'll be here. And yeah, this is Tank signing off, and I'll see you all next time. Peace, y'all.